In a dusty little town, there lived a boy named Ayan, a 14-year-old orphan. He had no family, no fancy clothes, and no toys. The only thing he owned was a beat-up old bicycle, rusty, missing parts, and squeaking with every turn of the wheel. Every day, the neighborhood kids, children from wealthier families, would laugh at him. "Look at that junk pile on wheels," they sneered. Some would even throw stones, shouting, "Why don't you just walk instead?" But Ayan never got angry. He just smiled, pedaled away, and whispered to himself, "One day, they'll see what I see." Because to Ayan, that bicycle wasn't just broken, it was a dream in progress. Late at night, after working odd jobs to earn a little bread, Ayan would sneak into a small shed behind the orphanage. Using scrap metal, wires, and broken parts he collected from junkyards, he modified his bicycle piece by piece. He added small circuits, gears, and even a homemade battery powered by recycled solar panels. To anyone else, it looked like a pile of trash. But Ayan was secretly building the first prototype of a self-charging electric bicycle. He believed that if he could perfect it, people in poor villages, who couldn't afford cars or fuel, could travel miles for work, school, or medicine without spending a single penny. One hot afternoon, the town held a school fair. Rich kids displayed science projects, shiny robots, drones, and fancy solar panels their parents bought. Ayan rolled in quietly with his broken, patched-up bicycle. Laughter erupted. "Is this a joke? Did you pull that from the trash?" Even the teachers shook their heads in pity. But Ayan, calm and confident, placed his bicycle in the corner. He didn't explain much. He just said, "Let it speak for itself." When the judges asked for a demonstration, Ayan pressed a button on the handle. The rusty old bicycle came to life. The wheels turned on their own, powered by his solar battery. The gears shifted smoothly with no pedaling. Even more shocking, the bicycle system charged itself as it moved, needing no fuel or constant recharging. The crowd went silent. Then gasps filled the air. This is impossible," whispered one of the engineers. The same children who mocked him now stared in awe. Among the audience was a university professor of engineering. He pushed through the crowd, eyes wide with excitement. "Son, do you realize what you've made?" he asked. Ayan nodded softly. "A bicycle for people like me, people who have nothing." The professor immediately called colleagues, and soon, investors from the city arrived. After tests and legal checks, they discovered Ayan's invention was unique and patentable. The orphan who once had nothing now held the rights to a $1 million invention that could change transportation for the poor forever. Months later, Ayan stood proudly in front of a factory. Bicycles based on his design were being manufactured, affordable for poor families across the country. The same kids who once mocked him lined up to get his autograph. Teachers invited him back to speak about resilience and vision. Ayan didn't boast. He simply said, "Never laugh at someone's broken things. You might be laughing at the world's next big idea." And from that day forward, the sound of his broken bicycle was remembered not as squeaks and rattles, but as the sound of a boy pedaling his way into history.